Good morning. Good morning. It is a good morning. How are you? It is Monday. No bus day, no school day. Again, in Ontario, we had some blustery weather. I mean, when I was growing up, we'd be going out in this, but I guess times have changed, and I am grateful Ralph just came home with the tractor and cleaned out the laneway for me. Yes, it's the beginning of a new week. Good morning, Jackie. I recognize your profile picture. It's the beginning of a new week, the beginning of a new day. I have some wonderful stories to tell today. I'm also going to talk about my number two superpower. Some of you have guessed it already. It's a superpower that I have sometimes been made fun of, and I sometimes thought, oh, maybe this isn't really such a superpower, but I do know that it is one now because my input number one power made me read up about it, and I know that it is. So yesterday was my dad's 90th birthday, and my father still lives in his own home. He is healthy. He's been taking vitamin D3 and vitamin C and supplements. He has been getting outside for some fresh air at 90 years old, yes. He has been keeping emotionally on top of everything. He gets a little bit concerned sometimes when he listens to the mainstream media, but we keep in touch, and he knows that he's safe and he's well. And we went down to visit him yesterday. I just had the most marvelous afternoon. We were hugging and kissing and watching old movies of his 70th and 80th birthday parties. My mom was still alive during the 70th birthday party celebrations, and our children were there. So as we were watching the video, and of course Ukrainians, we get together and we start singing. My uncle had his accordion out, and as we were watching the movie, we broke into song and we were singing, and I kept looking across at my father, and he was so happy. He was so very happy. And I have this video of him that I took yesterday of these helium balloons that he had tied to a chair, and I took some decorations down, and he was punching the balloons like Rocky. We were singing the Rocky theme song, and just to see, a 90-year-old in this whatever's happening out here right now, to see him so full of joy and so happy, it made my heart so full. It'll forever be etched on my heart. What a wonderful time we had. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. If you are healthy and the people that you love are healthy, go visit them, go see them, go enjoy, go live. That's my advice for you today. So, my number two superpower is positivity. So, it's a little bit more than good morning, Joanna. It's being positive is the positivity strength, as is described, is more than just having a half full glass instead of a half empty glass. It means that with my positivity, I love to engage people. I love to lift their spirits. I love to help them move forward. I mean, that's part of what I do. I connect with the right people and I help them move forward. And being positive means that I acknowledge that there are things that happen, but I'm always able to say, okay, this is where we are now. This is where we want to go. Let's go. And I'll always be that cheerleader. Ralph's dad and I run, he often makes fun of me. I think sometimes he's semi-serious, but he'll say, oh, you're always just making you're this Pollyanna sunshine kind of character, and he'll be reading the weather report, and the forecast will say 60% chance of rain, and I'll say, yeah, that means 40% chance. Those are pretty good odds. 40% chance that it won't rain. So I'll take those odds. So we kind of banter back and forth about that, and in reality, everybody can find a way to be positive for sure. But what I love about my positivity is that I can help lift other people, and I'm a relationship builder. It's important to me with my deep empathy, which you guys know all about. It really does fill me up when I know that with my positivity I can encourage other people to do whatever they want to be doing. Obviously, with my doTERRA practice, if somebody, no matter where they are, no matter where they're starting, whether you've just had a serious accident or you've been unwell for a long time, or let's say you're dealing with a lot of emotional stress, and I have had a few people reaching out to me the last week, a lot of those. So I know that there are tools to help. So there are lots of ways to help. I'm running a master Reiki class next month, and there are a lot of ways that I can help. As far as being positive about the situation that's happening globally, I'm really happy to share. I want you to write down this website. It's called thefreedomorg.ca. So it's thefreedom and then org.ca. And this is an incredible new website that's being created to help share all of the positive news and the real news that's going to be happening. There is a huge movement happening, and this is a Canadian one, but it's going to be worldwide. And there's going to be room for thousands of voices to hear the information that's being shared that has been suppressed. So I've always known that there is going to be a positive outlook, and I don't always have to know what it is. I know that there can be a positive solution to what's happening. I think a lot of positive things have happened already with, here we are almost a year, but so many of us are closer. I've met a lot of more people online because that's how we're doing things these days. I've learned a lot about myself. I think many of us have appreciated many things that we may not have before. So yeah, being positive is something, and using my positivity is something that makes me so very happy. I'm anchoring that strength to Ylang Ylang today. Ylang Ylang is the oil of childish exuberance and connecting to that youthful, and kids sometimes, hopefully, have that capacity to believe. And it's more than just belief. It's, you're happy. When a child laughs, how many of us have watched a video of a child laughing, and it's infectious? If you are struggling today, if you are weighed down by the wearies of the world today, I invite you to go watch some YouTube videos of children, especially babies and young, not just playing, but laughing and chortling. And okay, Annalise, you're on board. You know what it's like when your girls are playing and laughing. We can't help but laugh. And that's what we need a dose of today. We need to lighten up that energy. We need to know that there are still a lot of things available to us, no matter what we feel we're being restricted from doing. There are still a lot of things available to us in a way that you feel safe, definitely. We visited my dad. He's in good health. We're in good health. We visited and hugged. Because we could, and I was so grateful for it. But if you're feeling down, just watch some videos of children laughing. There are so many of them available on YouTube, and that should help you cheer up. I'm positively positive, that we can all support each other, that we can all help each other, that there's always a way. And again, belief is my number 6 strength, I believe. So there are a lot of things. I have deep faith, but even if you have a tiny seed of that, we need to nurture that. We need to encourage that. We need to help that grow. I'm going to be planting some tomato seeds, and does that not take that's a huge leap of faith every time we plant a seed, even a real one. We have hope for the future. Plant something. Plant some bean seeds. They grow so quickly. When you need to be encouraged to see things growing, there are so many ways to do it. Just take little baby steps and celebrate those little victories. Those are so important. If you've gone, if you've learned how to bake bread, for Pete's sake, during this whole year-long period, if there's something that you have learned how to do, if you have managed to lose some weight, if you have managed to take better care of your health, if you've managed to be a kinder neighbor or a better sister or a better brother, any of those things, that's amazing. We always used to say in high school, a good friend of mine, she always used to look for encouragement when she did something, and I'd say, so what do you want? A hero cookie, a Scooby snack, or just a biscuit? Like sometimes we need those Scooby snacks. Sometimes we need those way to goes, attaboy, high fives. So we were doing lots of fist bumps and high fives yesterday with my dad. And yeah, life is good. There are so many beautiful things here that we can still be celebrating, that we should be celebrating every day. And if you need any more ideas, please just reach out to me. Please reach out to me. Oh, good morning. Oh, Joanna, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So thefreedomorg.ca. I'll put the link below as well. It was a great video that Amanda Forbes shared yesterday with 3 other amazing women, full of positive news. I encourage you to watch that, make the time for it. And yeah, if you're out there today in Ontario, it's slippery. Stay home if it's too messy for you to be traveling, and find a way to bring some positivity into your life. Find a way to laugh. Find a way to live. So important. All right. I love you all so much. So, so, so much. You and you and you. All right. Yes, I do love you. Have a fantastic, marvelous Monday. Bye.